Okay, this is the last tutorial video for this week, and we're going to be doing revision clouds and looking at the revision schedule. As I kind of stated before when we're dealing with title blocks, a project goes through cycles of design. Okay, so you start with a broad overview, schematics, maybe a list of requirements, and it goes through a cycle of design changes, so on and so forth, until it reaches a point to where, in all honesty, it's about 90% complete. And once the architect or the designer is satisfied with the project, then they will issue the project, meaning they will sign off on it being complete. They will send it to the owner, and then it gets released to contractors to bid or to build. And so that date is what goes in your title block as the issue date. There will inevitably be changes to the project after that point. Maybe there's a conflict. Maybe one of the contractors recommends a better way of doing things to make a change. It could be any number of things. Okay, so that's where a revision comes in. And so we're going to make a revision to our plan here. So go to your level 1 view, and we're going to add some more windows. We're going to add, these windows over to here. Okay, and let's see if we can do a mirror. Let's try it. No, okay, so we'll draw. This will be interesting. Let's see. Nah, well, I tell you what, we'll try it. Hey, what do you know? That worked. All right. So we've added these things, but it's a revision to the project. So let's go. Looking at my notes here. To the annotate tab. Oh. I'll tell you what. First, let's create our revision ideas, okay, or what they are. So that's on views. Over here in our sheet composition, our revisions. And here's where we list out what our revisions are. Okay, I guess I should look and see what my issue date was that I put in here. So let me go look at that. Manage project information. 10/23. Okay. All right, so back to view, revisions. Okay, so sequence number 1, the way these pop in here in the order in which you enter them, and that's a sequence number, and the schedule uses that to organize the revisions. The revision number, could be anything you want, all right? It doesn't necessarily have to be in order, it usually is. And so for our date, let's put 10/25/23. The description, we'll call it Windows. Of course, it could be a little bit more detailed, okay? And we'll leave the rest of these things as they are. And let's add another revision. And we'll give it a little bit different date. Doors. Real simple. So we'll say okay. All right. I guess since we have a room here, we need a door to get into it, eh? So let's add a door. I'm just going to I'm just going to put a door in there, okay? All right, now we go to annotate, and we're going to draw a revision cloud right here. And you're in sketch mode, so you've got, a variety of things to choose from. Rectangle usually works best, but we're at an angle, so we'll just draw lines. Okay, and we'll accept it, finish edit mode. Now it's still selected, so what we would do is come over here to our properties and change this one to number 1, Windows. And then let's draw another one for the door. And this one will be number 2. All right, now we want to tag it. And so we do that by going to, it's still on our annotate, and so we go tag by category. And we select that, and you can see our little tag comes up. We can place it and then kind of move it around a little bit. And then we'll go ahead and tag this one also. And of course, you've got your options up here of what you can do with it. All right, and so there we've made 2 revisions to the project. We've added a couple of things. So let's go to our first floor sheet A101. You can see there they show up, and most of the default title blocks come with a revision schedule already in it. Okay, and this is not a schedule that you can create and put on a drawing. It's one specifically for title blocks. So in order to edit it, you have to actually edit your title block. Okay, so there you can see where they are, and I'm going to save this. You should save it also, because now this is the last thing we're going to do this week, so you'll be turning this in. But I do want to show you how the schedules work. So I want to open a title block. Oh. There we go. They got out of sequence there. So I'm just going to open one up. And I want to double click on that, and let's, oh, what happened here? Okay. So now I'm in, it's a schedule, yes, but it's not one that you can create to pop into the drawing. So if we look at our fields, everything is loaded here except for the issue to and issue by. Okay. It is sorted by revision sequence because that's kind of the normal way to do it. However, revision sequence does not show up in the title. So if we look on our formatting, here we've got, revision number, the heading has been edited to just number. Okay. Revision description has been edited to just description. Okay. Date. Okay. Revision sequence number is checkmarked here as a hidden field. That means it's in the schedule, but it will not show up when you place the schedule on the drawing. And we will use this in another assignment in dealing with the schedule of a list of sheets. Okay, so it's kind of like our table of contents, our table of drawings, and so we'll use that. But that's in another assignment. And then the appearance, you can build it to where it starts at the top and comes down, or it starts at the bottom and goes up. Different companies have different ways that they want to do things, okay? And so this, if you're going to work for a company, this will more than likely already be set up for you. However, if you have to create a custom title block, at least you know a little bit about it. All right, and so I'm just going to cancel that and close this without making any changes to it because I don't want to overwrite what I've got. All right, so that's that kind of covers our things for this week. You've got a simple project to work on. You know, one of the little building we worked on a couple of weeks ago, and you're going to create drawing sheets and place those in there and place some of the views and turn that in. So if you've got questions, send me an email, come by the lab and see us, okay?